If you're getting into the senior market and hoping to make a lucrative living, there is one question that you need to ask, and everybody asks it. How much money does an insurance agent make? I'll never forget this one recruiter that I spoke to years ago, and we're going back, I don't know, 9 or 10 years ago maybe. She was trying to convince me that the 80% contract that she was offering me was just fantastic and unbelievable and awesome because all of her agents were amazing and everybody was making at least $100,000 a year. And that's when I hung up the phone. Click. Today I'm going to show you a complete breakdown of exactly how much an average insurance agent makes working 30 final expense leads a week. But selling both final expense and Medicare Advantage from those 30 direct mail leads. Most important, I'm going to break it down by 1, how much you'll make selling final expense in your first year, and 2, how much renewal money you're going to make from your Medicare Advantage sales in 5 years' time. Remember guys, we like selling both final expense and Medicare Advantage because the final expense pays those nice upfront unearned monies, you know, that advance cash, while the Medicare Advantage pays those ridiculously huge long-term lifetime annual renewals. And this is when I'm going to ask to give the video a thumbs up, and if you're new to Final Expense Trainer, definitely subscribe with the notifications turned on. We're putting out new content all the time. So let's just go ahead and roll the intro and show me the money, baby. I'm Doug Massi, and just to be clear, this is not one of those one-sided videos where someone shows you how much money you'll make if you're an amazing rock star based on like numbers that only, 10% of the top earners can make. I'm going to show you average numbers that any average agent can and will make by working, and here's the key, at least 40 to 50 hours per week. It's all about the time on the rail, baby. If you're new to final expense and or Medicare Advantage sales, you'll definitely want me to give you a copy of the medical questions page and the policy summary. The medical questions page is where you're going to write down all the medical history, the doctor's information, the medications that your client are taking, and the policy summary is what I leave with everybody that I sell. You'll be able to write down the monthly premium along with the draft date so that your new client is left with something really nice and professional that has all your information on it too. You can even put a picture on this. What you don't want to do is just leave a business card and or a brochure. So let's do the numbers. And for this to work, we have to go forward in time and assume that you've been working 30 direct mail leads every single week for, I want to say, at least maybe 2 or 3 months. Why? Well, we're not basing these real numbers on your first week because your sales numbers on your first week will not reflect your sales numbers once you've, 1, gotten through the learning curve, right? And 2, have been working 30 leads every week for several months. So you've already been in the field for 3 months. You've got your momentum going because you're not a lazy bum and you've gotten the hang of selling final expense and Medicare Advantage. You got that thing rolling, man. It's just happening. It's getting easy. You got the face-to-face thing down. Those 30 leads will average you no less than 6 to 7 final expense applications per week. And guys, allow me to invite you to leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you, whether you're agreeing with my numbers or not. We know that one of those sales will fall off, so we're not going to count it. And we know that one of the sales could end up being a guaranteed issue product, most likely. So the commission level will be much lower than the normal final expense product. We're also going to assume that you don't totally stink and will make 5 solid sales from these 30 leads. For this example, let's assume that you're only writing 2 carriers. We're going to make this easier. Gerber for GI, the Gerber Life Company, and Prosperity as your lead product. This makes the math easy for me as Gerber's going to pay you 60% first-year commission on an as-earned basis only, and Prosperity pays full commission whether you sell the standard graded, or modified death benefit, and no matter what the age of the client is. If you're on my fixed cost direct mail leads program, your 30 leads are going to cost you right around $900 per week. The average face-to-face final expense sale nationally averages a $600 annualized premium, which is basically a $50 monthly premium. At 110% first-year commission, your 4 prosperity sales will advance you 9 months, which means your 4 prosperity sales is going to be $1,980. So you just made $1,080 once you subtract the lead cost, and you haven't even been paid for months 10, 11, and 12. And remember, you're advanced 9 months, which means you have another $660 coming at the end of the year. When we add in your Gerber sale, it's really only going to be a few $100, at the end of the year. We'll put it that way. It should be about $30 or $40 a month. So when all is said and done, at the end of the year, your weekly income from your final expense sales will be a total right around $2,300 once you've subtracted that $900 lead cost. Now, we haven't even talked about the MAPD, Medicare Advantage sales monies yet, so let's add that in. The average agent working 30 leads per week nationally makes an additional 6 to maybe 8 Medicare Advantage, and it may not be all Medicare Advantage sales, it could be some Medicare supplements mixed in each week from those same final expense leads. And let me just say, at least the agents working our system, the ones that we're training how to do it, how to do this correctly and compliantly are. Let's just call it 5 new solid lifetime Medicare Advantage clients per week. And we're only going to look at the renewals. Here's why. Let's say you switch someone in September from one plan to the new plan you're selling. You will only be paid as earned for October, November, and December. The renewal starts in January and or February, so this is why we need to look into the future again. Only this time we're going to look at 5 years from now based on the Medicare Advantage renewal of $270 per plan sold in 2021. And FYI guys, new plans sold in 2022 are going to pay more, I think a little over $280 when you move your client from one plan to another. If it's a new enrollment of someone that just turned 65, you're going to get paid right around $570. That's national. Remember, as the cost of living goes up, which it does every year, so does our pay for new Medicare Advantage prescription drug plan sales. With that being said, in 5 years from now, your weekly renewal pay will be no less than $6,750 per week. Do the math. Now, hold on, because some of these folks are going to die. Okay. And some of them are going to end up going, to a different agent. It's bound to happen. As little as 10% and as much as 20%, assuming you're actually trying to keep your clients on the books and following the system. With the 20% fall off rate during those 5 years, your weekly renewals will now be, we're going to adjust it, $5,400. 5 years from now, working 30 direct mail final expense leads, your weekly final expense earnings will average $2,580 plus your MAPD monies of that $5,400. So when we subtract that $900 lead cost, the average full-time agent, and this is average guys, only 30 leads per week, is making around $7,000 a week. We're talking $28,000 a month and averaging like over $300,000 a year. So imagine the kind of numbers that an actual top producer, a real rock star can do. Insane. Really, think about what you could do if you, 1, increase your leads to 50 leads per week, 2, hire an assistant who's not only going to set your appointments for you, really an appointment setter, but really works as like a team member for you and helps you throughout each day with each client from appointment to appointment. And really guys, this is how insurance agents become millionaires. And this is why you hear so much about these Medicare millionaires out there. I hope you enjoyed my video, How Much Money Does an Insurance Agent Make? And if you'd like a copy of both the medical questions page and the policy summary that I did mention earlier in the video, just email me at doug@ufesonline.com. For more information on our free Medicare Advantage leads platform, and you're going to be getting vested on the first day with that platform too. Or if you'd like to sell final expense with us, both of them as a completely independent agent, which means full commissions and full renewals, just shoot me an email at that same address. Remember, when you put the needs of your clients first, everything else will usually fall right into place. Now, get out there, guys, and do something good for someone today. Happy hunting!